I'm pregnant. I am currently 19 weeks and some days pregnant. I just found out I'm having a baby boy, so I am so excited, so excited. I wanted a boy. I prayed for a boy. If you watch my videos a couple months ago, I was pregnant in 2020. I would have had a son. His name would have been Sincere, but he passed away due to the cyst in my ovaries were restricting him from growing. So I had a miscarriage. So God has allowed me to make it past, because I lost Sincere 14 weeks. With this baby, I have now made it to almost 20 weeks. So I'm just very thankful, very blessed. So far, everything is good. I am considered high risk. Excuse me that I sound out of breath, part of being pregnant. I still have the cyst on my ovaries, but thank God they're like frozen. Like they're not moving, they're not active, they're not doing anything like they were with my first pregnancy. So I'm so glad, so happy about that. So back to this whole point of this video is to share my experience in a positive and a negative and a spiritual, I guess. So let's do a little background story, how we got here. So I met the child's father in 2017 on Tinder. We messed around, but because he played basketball overseas, nothing really came of it. So that was 2017. So years go by. 2015, he slid in my DMs on Instagram. I had just got out of another relationship and kind of wasn't really looking for nothing else to jump into. But ladies, let's just raise our hands about when a man pursues you daily with calls, text messages, voice messages, FaceTimes. You're eventually going to pay attention. You're eventually going to say, okay, hello, hi, how are you? You're not going to be like, skirt. Well, let me just speak for me. I was weak. Maybe I was just weak emotionally, but that got my attention. Like, hello, I'm listening. Yes, you have my full attention. And all the things you're saying, of course, is what I want to hear. So, started dating, long distance, 2 different states, flying to see him, spending time together. Probably the second month of dating, we start talking about having a baby. To where I'm going to the doctor to make sure I'm possibly taking the right vitamins. I'm getting ultrasounds. I'm making sure the cyst on my ovaries are good. I was going so often that the next step was to go see if his sperm was good. That's how much this baby was planned. So it's not like this was a oops. This was a planned baby. So that was like October. November, I took a pregnancy test, nothing. December, I was 3 days late. Think, oh my God, we're both excited. Got my period. January, got my period. Wait, January? Yeah, got my period. February came, Valentine's Day. And then my dog's birthday is February 21st. My period at that time was 3 days late. At that time, I was getting a promotion at work, so I was kind of stressed out, not really. I just was doing a lot. I was just doing a lot of stuff. So I'm like, okay, I'm just active. Like, because of PCOS, my periods have been up and down. Like, it's not like they have been regular, irregular. They are what they are. They come and go as they please. So not having a period was just like, okay. So my dog's birthday, I peed on a stick. And was baffled at what I saw because the months prior, nothing had happened because I was late. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna plan this cute little idea to tell him. First, I'm gonna go to the doctor because I took like 5 pregnancy tests, didn't believe it. It's something how you get in denial. Didn't believe it. And then went to the doctor, confirmed it. I think I went to the doctor when I was maybe like 7 weeks. And then he travels for work. So I drove to the state that he was currently in because I just couldn't, I wasn't about to do no FaceTime or no video chat telling you that you're about to be a father because mind you, in my head, I'm thinking this is your first. So of course, I'm going to go all out. I'll post a picture, insert a picture Went on Amazon, bought this first time Father's Day onesie, hat, socks, this mug, a little pacifier, a book, like trying to make this man feel so special. I'm trying not to cuss, but the more I'm thinking about it, it's making me mad. Trying to make his first time in my head so special. So, drove down there, recorded his reaction, and his reaction was kind of, he's goofy. So he's a funny, he thinks he's funny, comedian. And, you know, he's just kind of like, oh. And I'm watching TikToks of guys, you know, being in shock, flipping out, doing backflips, you know, oh my God, jumping and hugging me. And he's just kind of like, oh. I'm just like, okay, you know, no judgment, because I cried. So we have different reactions with two different people. So that was maybe March. So April, you know, thinking of baby names. If it's a boy or if it's a girl, we're going to name them this, name them that, where we're going to live, how we're going to do the baby shower, how we're going to do the reveal, how I'm going to tell the world, how you're going to tell your parents. This is planned. This was a book. Planned. Planned. Planned child. So that was April. So let's just say May. Into April, May. He kind of started acting funny, but again, to me, it was just acting funny. It wasn't really like he's doing anything, you know, suspicious or nothing. Starts pulling away, not being as connected. So far at this point has missed 3 doctor's appointments. I work for the airline, so he was on my benefits. So your excuse of not flying to these appointments was some bull, because you could have just quickly booked a flight, because you book flights to go to foolish places and do, you know, God knows what, but God knows who. This is just me venting to the side. So try to get over it, because again, I'm not trying to lose this baby. So I'm not trying to make anything stress me out. And that pissed me off, because I'm like, this is planned. So why the F weren't you here at the first, you know, doctor's appointment? We were both excited, blah, 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 but whatever. Doctor's appointments where I had some spotting. And I went to the doctor's appointment, so he sounded all concerned over the phone. Went and got an ultrasound. And I have a FaceTime video. Again, I have receipts. He's playing a damn video game while I'm holding my breath on this ultrasound, because I know they're gonna say we can't find a heartbeat, because I was just spotting, you know, the day before, whatever. I have a video of him on a video game on FaceTime recorded. Okay, don't freak out, Shayla. Like, don't get mad. Come on, say, what the is he doing on a video game? Okay. All right. After that one, so that's like May still, he breaks up with me. Says something along the lines of he wants to focus on his career. He'll still be there for his child. And let me just pause, because let me just tell you that for me, Shayla, when it comes to saying you want to be a good dad, you're going to be there for your child, to me, that means the baby is earthside. The baby is currently here, and you're not doing your fatherly duties. Right now, I am the mom and the dad. I am the main breadwinner. I am the one who tucks them in at night and rubs them to sleep. That is me. I am doing that right now. This is me all day, every day. That's me. You have nothing. You have no say. Food, transportation, baths, whatever this child needs right now is coming from me. You can Cash App, Apple Pay me, whatever. But I'm the main one. So when he would text saying, I'm going to still be there for my child, I almost said a bad word. Bruh, they're not here. So you don't need to be here. I don't want to keep hearing that. Again, this is just me on the other side of a text message that he couldn't see or hear. I'm just doing it right now. Conclude this first series. We ended the relationship. Well, he ended the relationship, and because I've been broken up so many times in my life, I wasn't really hurt about like being broken up, like, oh my God, it's me. It's because I have PCOS, or it's because I didn't do this, do that, do that. Thank God above I didn't go down that bandwagon, because I knew for damn sure it was not me. I didn't do anything My nephew's texting me. There was no way any of this was my fault. My dad taught me at a young age that men carry the baby. So if anything, I just was able to be the oven. Like I didn't do anything wrong. Shayla was there working 2 jobs, still have 2 jobs. But thank God that God gave me a son, because this will be the man that can appreciate you were there from day one for me. Man, I want to preach. Like, thank you, God. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Because at the same time, that's how I feel towards his dad. But I have to eventually delete that mindset, because he's what's important. He's what matters. So at the end of the day, I am the mom and the dad right now. Whoop, whoop. Pass Happy Mother's Day to me. Happy Early Father's Day to me. It's me and my baby. And I'm so thankful. I'm going to get over it eventually. I'm going to be hurt. I'm going to be sad. I'm going to see couples and their children. And, we had that plan. But I have to let go of that plan, know that this is God's plan. Hashtag. This was God's plan. I didn't see this plan coming. I was not prepared for this plan. But it happened. And it's working. Even though I don't want it to be working this way, it's just kind of how I have to see things. So stay tuned for the next series of Betrayal, Single, and Pregnant. I will let you guys know what else I have to share.